Well, Archmage Travin told us to wait a while before talking to him, so I thought we'd check in with Boris, see what's going on with this whole Mythic Dawn thing. We were told to meet him here.
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say.
Oh, of course. Here, let me just pretend like I don't know you.
Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
But the enemy has the amulet.
We can't talk now. Just follow my lead.
Oh, right.
Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
All this cloak and dagger stuff. This is the kind of story and questing that I got spoiled with in Oblivion. I missed this in Skyrim. I really did. This style of playing through the story. I don't know. I guess there was a bit of this. There was a bit of this with the Thieves Guild questline in Skyrim. Well, they're just going at it.
I do fear death.
Well, a good thing. You're about to meet death. See ya.
Search his body. I'll keep an eye out in case any of his friends are nearby.
Right on. Mythic Dawn commentaries. Might recognize that from Skyrim, too. The guy who has the museum in Dawnstar has a collection of these. Seems like some of these give you skill points, if I remember right.
Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time. The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Daedric cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed. So you said. That's very bad news. Thank Talos he lives. Martin Septim, you say? We will restore him to the throne. It is the sworn duty of all Blades. There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmina's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you. Like I said, she's one of the brains over at the Arcane University. Supposed to know everything there is to know about Daedric cults.
Okay, I remember this.
This might just be the break we need.
Yeah, we need to track down the means to finding these.
What do you need, friend?
Well, you made it out here fast. To find these Mythic Dawn cultists. I guess you could say these commentaries are somewhat of a Bible for Mehrunes Dagon, written by... Oh. Well, let's see, I don't know if this would necessarily have been written by their leader. I know they have one book in particular written by their leader, the something Xerxes or something. Anyway, we'll find out about all that stuff as we go along here. For right now, we need to go talk to this librarian.
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you? You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Mainkar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right. Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then? Find them, huh? I won't poke my nose any further. Official business and all that. I'm used to working with the blades. Don't worry. Say no more. In any case, finding them won't be easy. I've studied Mainkar Cameron's writings a bit myself. At least those that I could find. It is clear from the text that Mainkar Cameron's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries. Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. Treat it gently, if you please. As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try first edition over in the Market District. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books. The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the infamous Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. The commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septum, over 400 years ago, so he is unlikely to still be alive, although you never know. The Holy Book of the Mythic Dawn, supposedly written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. If it exists, it would be an artifact of great and evil power. They worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, according to the teachings of their leader, Mainkar Cameron. No one knows how widespread the cult is or where their shrine to Mehrunes Dagon is located. It was so nice chatting with you. Be sure to let me know how your hunt for the Mythic Dawn turns out.
Okay, so this Mysterium Xarxes is like their Bible, and the commentaries are basically like, commentaries on it. And this cult serving Mehrunes Dagon, their primary interest apparently was getting the Emperor out of the way. Unbeknownst to them, there was an heir, an illegitimate heir, I guess you could say.
I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it. Say what you're going to say. What a great... You can't scare me. How nice. That... Thank you. Every little bit helps. That's very good. You must be referring to Mainkar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. A common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find. I happen to have a copy of Volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry.
So sorry.
Very well. I hate to deny a dedicated scholar like yourself. I'll sell it to you, if you must have it. I hope you'll keep us in mind for all your specialty book needs. I wish I had one, but I have never even seen a copy. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Well, let's see if you got any books that give skill points. Wow, look at that. Fortify everything. 30 seconds. Okay. Usually the more expensive they are. Yeah, stuff like this might give a skill point. Never know. Nightfall. Oh, I was supposed to get that for the Tears of the Savior. Those little gems that one mage in, what was it? Shadenall? Leowen? One of the mages guild, that Khajiit dude. He apparently collects shiny things, right? The Armorer's Challenge is also
You're a
quest
fine
related
negotiator.
for something.
I wouldn't make that deal with the
I think it's to get training from somebody, should I ever be interested.
Go too cheaply.
I think that's right. Anyway, I'll know it's here.
Good day.
Okay, now I think we need to talk to this Gwynnis fellow. Let's see if any of these give me a skill point. I have gold. I'm not really worried about all that. Well, there's a map marker. Where to track down his Tears of the Savior. Maybe we can do that in our stream one day. Destruction and illusion. All magic-based stuff. I wonder what the 4th volume gives you. Probably conjuration? Mysticism, maybe? Who knows? Oh, wow. Okay. Level time. I'm really not too worried about leveling now. We'll probably level once or twice more just, you know, by default as certain skills go up and stuff. I didn't try to maximize any particular skill gains. I have the ones that were really important. Strength would be the last one to really max out. There's that guy.
I'm sorry, but I'm late for an appointment. I've no time to talk now.
Good to see you.
Gwynnis in his fancy robe. I wonder if this guy has any relation to the dude in Dawnstar and
I'm here for
Skyrim.
my book, Mankar Cameron's Commentaries, Volume 3.
Ah, about that. You see, I don't have it anymore. Terribly sorry. Full refund, of course.
You can be sure I won't be back. I've never been treated so shabbily in all my life. Good day, sir.
So shabbily.
What? I don't want to talk about it. I'm still very angry at Thintius. He promised me he would get one for me. I came all the way from Valenwood for it. What makes you think that I know how to get it? And why would I tell you, even if I did know? The Mythic Dawn? Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult.
Uh-huh.
Very well. I can see you're familiar with Mankar Cameron's Commentaries. I know that Daedric cults are not quite the thing socially, but that's just foolish prejudice and superstition. For the adventurous, open-minded thinker, Daedric worship holds many rewards. What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Mankar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor, Mara preserve us. Yes, of course, anything to help. I really know very little. They contacted me. I suppose they learned that I was looking for the 3rd and 4th volumes. I never actually met any of them, I swear. You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
Yeah, worshipping evil things and doing evil things in the name of evil things to bring about evil things. Yeah, that doesn't end well, you little shit. Shouldn't have to tell you that. You're interested in writings of the Master. Okay, here's a note from the Mythic Dawn to this guy. Ah, they would never have figured that we would get a hold of this guy, though. Sunken sewers in the Elven Gardens. There we go. That's the lead we were looking for. I guess we need to go talk to Boris now, again?
You look skilled in alteration. Maybe you can teach me something.
No, I doubt I can teach you anything, fool. Their views on the Daedric Fence are revolutionary, even. Okay, doesn't make them good.
You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out? They'll pay for the murder of the Emperor. Now that we know who they are, it's only a matter of time. This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that fourth book, then. If Tarmina is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well. The sewers run underneath the whole Imperial City. There are access points in every district. The Blades have occasion to use them in our undercover work, as well as a means to move around the city without attracting attention. Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
As well as a means to get the Emperor out of the city. And this is why the Mythic Dawn was so familiar with the sewers also, because this is how they get around without attracting attention. So one can only guess that they have followers within the city themselves. Spies. Eyes and ears, right? Guess we need to start thinking to look out for some of that.
Get my back.
I think we're going to mostly run into rats and crabs down here. I need to be practicing my block on these rats, not you, dude. Alright, so Boris is a good dude, man. Boris is cool. I think there's a possible chance that we might lose Boris in this part of the story, too. So I'll try to be careful not to let that happen. Okay, I don't want to pollute any of my higher level soul gems with petty... Yeah, see? That's what Azura Star is good for, too, also. Capturing those petty ones so you can use them real quick and don't pollute your black soul gems and grand soul gems with rat and crab souls. There we go, just use that one, too. We'll slowly just recharge our weapon, right? I can kind of see where they got the subway system from in Fallout 3. I guess this is, if any of you watched my Fallout 4 playthrough, I bitched quite a bit. My streams also, I bitched a lot about the lack of subways in Fallout 4, and I think this was a big reason. I really enjoyed this aspect of the game. There being a whole nother, essentially, map area underneath, and you never know what you'd find. Vampires, bandits, just rats and crabs, goblins, Mythic Dawn, you know, whatever. You go through a huge section of the sewers during the Thieves Guild quest, and of course now we're doing it here. Who knows, we may come down here again for something else. And it just adds more to the game, in my opinion.
Over here.
Thought I saw a chest up there. I'll take that.
Wrong move.
That's right. You tell that crab a thing or two.
Look out.
Oh, that's not a crab. That's a zombie? Alright. Okay, I don't want to take a chance with fireballs right here. Damn, this goblin's tough. Holy crap. How much damage can this thing take? Holy, that's got to be a grand soul. Goblin Warlord, wow. I don't know that I'm real familiar with these guys. Okay, let's just kill the mage. There we go. Loris, you stay over there fight the zombie, and I'll take this mage out. Or maybe I won't. Okay, let me get some help. Did I just hit Boris? I might have. And it's kind of hard not to. Well, I think he's about as close to dead as you can get, isn't he? Can't really tell. Yep, he's almost dead, and there's another friggin' goblin. Son of a gun. Oh, he's... Okay. Well, if he could have died, he would have right there, I believe. Okay, so he's still considered essential. Well, that's a good thing. These goblins are giving me a run for my money, seriously. Holy crap! Got him. The goblins are real down here, man. Okay, they're fixing to kill me. Holy crap. Get him. There you go. These goblins are not playing around. Oh, what, my Wraith is mad at me now? Here, I'll just summon something else. That takes care of that. Okay, well, I seriously believe they should be carrying better stuff than that. Friggin' uber goblins, man. No staff or anything? That sucks. Goblin shamans almost always have a staff. Look at that. Those things are taking almost no magicka anymore. So as your skills go up, the cost of those much lower level spells go down.
Get my back.
Yeah, all that help you needed. I'm still trying to heal you, dude. Keep missing. There we go. Okay, I guess he's good. There's no soul gem big enough, really? Guess I filled everything then, huh?
Look out!
Alright, so where is this place?
All right, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble.
I don't like that plan.
No, it should be me. I have a blood debt to repay these Mythic Dawn assassins. Besides, I've trained for this kind of thing my whole life.
Yeah, well, pride's just gonna get you killed.
Very well, we'll do it your way. Be careful, and remember, we can't leave here without that book. It's our best chance of getting the amulet back. Listen, I may not survive this, but if I don't, you must. You must recover the book and find the Amulet of Kings. I'm glad to have you at my back. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, dude, you dying here doesn't help you repay a blood debt. Just deepen that blood debt, if anything else. Yeah, that's not a good plan, dude. Alright. Let's do this. Convenient little table. I'm guessing that's who we're supposed to be meeting. Can't get through there. What are we supposed to do? Just sit and wait?
So, You want to become one of the chosen of Mehrunes Dagon. You were told to sit down. Are you incapable of following such simple instructions?
Raven Cameron. Well, name Cameron sounds familiar, right?
I have the book you seek. With it and the Master's 3 other books, you will possess the key to enlightenment. But do you have the wit and strength to use the... I told you to come alone! Brothers, kill them!
Okay, yeah, enough talk. I just wanted to bring all you cockroaches out of the corners you were hiding in. Let me go help Boris out first. Got him. I'll take that.
That's 3 more that won't be reporting back to their master.
That's what I'm saying. Kick their ass. I'm gonna sell that too. I mean, yeah. Elemental. Oh, nice. There's number 4. Guess I need to tell Tarmina about this. She'd probably be excited to see the book, too. She has a scholarly interest in Daedric cults herself.
Now that you have all 4 books, you should be able to handle things from here. I'm going to Cloud Ruler Temple. My place is at Martin's side. I'll see you back at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Mysticism. Okay, very good.
Good luck.
Yeah, you wouldn't be going back to the Emperor's side if you'd done something stupid just a minute ago. I like the way this turned out. Yeah, this was a little base of theirs, wasn't it? See the little flags hanging up? Those are the same flags that are flying at the Mythic Dawn Museum in Dawnstar. Reflect spell 17%. Okay, well those are worth a little bit of money. There got to be something good in here, right? Or not. Well, let's level up while we're here. They won't be needing their beds anymore, right? Yeah, just 2 on strength. We'll go ahead and raise our speed. It doesn't really matter. I doubt we'll level much more, if any at all. I had both heard and read somewhere that the enemies stop scaling at level 25 anyway. They don't get any harder, so there's really no point in leveling past them. Lots of goblins in this section of the sewers. They just do not want to die. These are the tankiest sons of bitches I've ever seen in the game. Ogres don't have shit on these guys. Look at this. They're weak to all that shit, too. They are not trying to... I wonder how many hit points those things actually have. Seriously. Ooh, I'll take that. Get off me. I hear your zombie down there, you freaking goblin shaman, bitch. You know, that goblin shaman can just suck it. I'm leaving. I'm trying to get out of here. I have reports to make. I don't have time to sit here and wrestle with goblins for the next 2 days. No. I can't do that while I'm fighting. What am I thinking? Oh, I don't really want to waste that charge, but you know what? Screw it. There we go. We'll spend that on something too. There, that caps off my bow. Wondering why I didn't trap a soul there. My soul trap is only, I think, for a second. And the charge on my weapon is for 2 seconds. So it actually outlasted the soul trap. That rat died on the second tick. But whatever damage my sword does, including, magic damage on top of that, that's how much your damage is reduced in this. Essentially, you got to get that second hit in, even to trap the souls of the, the petty monsters. Okay, this goblin shaman, I guess, is just going to chase me all the way up to Sky Ruler Temple. You see this goblin behind me? Come back here. I'm not through with you. Oh, seriously? Okay, let's get the zombie out of the way. She's going to have to summon another one. All right, bitch. I'm immune to magic now, by the way. Mundane ring. Yeah, you're going to have to come up with something better than that. Maybe when we meet this Mancar Cameron, or whatever this asshole calls himself, we'll have a lesson or two to teach him. He can shoot all the magic he wants. Now it's really just down to melee damage. I'm having a decent defensive rating. I'm guessing on maybe a piece of armor, just throw on a simple shield spell and it's good. Okay, I think this leads across the bridge. This should lead out of the sewers right here. Oh, nice. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Picks broken on very hard locks, 10. Picks broken on average locks, 327. Seriously. I'll just take all that. Gotta have something to sell after all this trouble. Okay, so we just pop out in another area of the sewers. I also like how some of those doors down in the sewers are strategically placed with certain locks on them that can only be unlocked with quest-related keys. So there's certain areas that you're not just going to stumble across to spoil the story for yourself. That's pretty cool. Just a little heads up, a couple save files here corrupted on me for whatever reason. My capture card doesn't do this very often, but it did this time. And it was some of the dialogue with Tarmina here. I don't think I really lost much of anything that really matters. Main thing is we show her the 4th book on the commentaries, and after a couple days, she figures out how to, what the secret message is. You'll see.
Well met. To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, you'll need to study the 4 volumes of Mainkar Cameron's commentaries. It is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric cults to put hidden messages within their sacred writings. In effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine, prospective members have already passed the first test on the road to enlightenment. You've piqued my curiosity about this puzzle. I will think on it myself and let you know if I have any ideas. Check back with me tomorrow after I've given this matter some thought. I'll keep studying the first 2 volumes of the commentaries. Who knows, I might turn up something before you do.
Right. And there's like a little code hidden in the commentary. She figures it out for you, but it took a couple days of waiting for her to finally get it.
Well met. I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues, and I spent a little time rereading them. Mainkar Cameron certainly is a fascinating writer, undoubtedly insane, but fascinating. Ah, but more to the point, it appears to me that the first words of each paragraph may be significant. A message may be hidden there. I'll continue to study the problem. Come by tomorrow if you like. I may think of something else. The first words of each paragraph are the key. I'm sure of it. Well, I shouldn't keep you. Goodbye.
Yeah, so if you actually go to look, there is something of a message, like greetings, reader, comma. Enter every night, enter my palace, endlessly roaring. And this doesn't really make offering read something. I think the way they're written, it's like the first word and the first letter. Anyway, you need like all 4 books to tell you everything, but you can go through that, and it's pretty cool the way they wrote it out.
I think I may have figured out the hidden message in Mainkar Cameron's books. Do you have the 3rd and 4th volumes with you? Excellent. Let's see. Yes, the first letter of each paragraph spells out a message. Write this down. Green Emperor Way, where tower touches midday sun. Are you familiar with Green Emperor Way? The gardens around the Imperial Palace? Something must be revealed there at noon. How exciting. Goodbye.
Yeah, I actually had to come back and re-talk to her there, because like I say, I lost a little bit of game footage, but it all worked out. Anyway, y'all get the gist of it.
I'm never too busy for good talk.
So we head over here by the White Tower. And somewhere around noon or so, this thing right here, you can see the map on it. And the Mythic Dawn symbol up top. Not conspicuous at all. So that should put us around... Well, I don't want to go past it. We'll wait till about, 11:30 or so. Now, usually anything that's set for a particular hour, like noon, you can usually see it between 11 and 1. That's kind of how those shades of the Revenant pop up on the altars. 1 day a week, so you can make black soul gems. But apparently this is a little more minute specific. Well, time flies pretty quick, so I'm going to run around and collect mushrooms for a second. And wait for this thing to pop up. And then it should give us a location of their secret shrine or sanctuary or whatever. And then we'll have a place to go. And I guess when we meet back up, that's what we'll do. We also have to check back in with the Mages Guild. There we go. I found the clues hidden in the 4 volumes. That is the way to the shrine. I wonder who Prince Camaril is, which is whose tomb this is written on. I wonder if it's the desecrating of a tomb, or if that was one of the first Mythic Dawn followers, or who knows what. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, you can click that button up top. If you want to catch the rest of this playthrough, you can click that image in the middle. It should send you to the playlist. Appreciate you hanging out. Hope you're enjoying this. Guess we'll get back to it on the next one. Until then, you take care. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.